This tutorial is going to walk you through how to create an assignment in Google Classroom. So I'm already here in my classroom environment, and so just a refresher if I went home. So here are all of my classes. You probably are just going to have one. So I'm going to click on the class that I want to create the assignment in, and my home screen automatically is going to be on the stream. So the stream is where all of the information is, just kind of like Facebook. It's going to put the newest stuff at the top. If I want to create an assignment, I'm going to click on Assignment. I'm going to put the title of the assignment. I'm going to call this Google Form Assignment. You can put a description, but it's not necessary. The due date, so the default is going to be the next school day. So since I'm creating this assignment on a Friday, it's going to make the default due date the Monday, June 1st. But you can click in there and you can change the due date. You also can add a time. So the default is going to be 11:59 p.m., but if you want to make it so that the assignment is due before 4th hour, whatever, you can adjust that here. So to then add an assignment, there are 4 ways we can add something. So we can add something from our computer by clicking on the paperclip. So that's like a Word document or a PowerPoint or a photo, something you have saved on your computer to upload. You can attach something from your Google Drive. So anything that you've created in Google Drive, you can click on this and it will find it. So it's different than something that's created on your computer. This attachment is like a Word file, something that's saved on the hard drive or on your desktop. You can also add a YouTube video, or you can add a link to a website. So let's go through each of those. So if I have an assignment on my computer, I'm going to click on the paperclip, and then it's going to say select files from your computer. So I'm going to click on that, and then I am going to find an assignment, and I'm going to just choose this, and it is going to upload it. If I want to add more files here, I can do that, and I'll simply choose upload. And now you can see that my assignment is added. It's a Word file, and I can also adjust here whether I want my students to look at the file, edit the file, or if I want Google Classroom to make a copy for each student. So view file, pretty straightforward. That means they simply are going to be able to look at the file. So you might use this choice if you want to list a direction sheet. They can simply look at it, they can't make any changes to it. If you choose students can edit the file, this is going to mean that all of your students are editing the same document. I would not recommend this for very many assignments. Maybe if you were doing like a group brainstorm activity, this might be a choice you would make. But in general, you probably are going to select make a copy for each student. So for now, I'm going to just say can view file, because I just want to show you how to add the files. Next, we can include something from our Google Drive. So in Google Classroom, I have assignments already created. I'm going to simply choose this one, and I'm going to say add, and I'm going to make this one make a copy for each student. So that means as soon as a student clicks on this assignment, it's going to rename the assignment with the student's name, a dash, and then their name. Adding a YouTube video, you can search, or you can, if you have the URL to a particular YouTube video, if you found that already on YouTube, you just copy the address and then you paste it in here. So video search, let's try Google Chrome and see what we can find. The easiest way is to add it by URL. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. And then a link. So if you want your students to go to a particular website, this is a really, really useful tool. If for nothing else, then it saves you having to run around when the kids try to type in an assignment website and it doesn't work. So I'm going to just put my website here. Again, you could copy and paste. And then I'm going to choose add. And you don't get an option here when you do a website because you don't own it, right? You just want the kids to go to that particular website. And then you can choose to either assign this assignment right away, or you can save it as a draft. And that draft feature is nice if you are one of those people who does all of your planning on one day, and then you can kind of go through and simply click when you want it to post. I'm going to just go ahead and say assign. And Classroom is now assigning this to all of the students in my class. And now you can see a summary of the name of the assignment, the files attached with this assignment, and the number of students who have completed it and the number who have not completed it. Since I do not have any students in my class, it says 0, but you can see that this is a very easy way to see who has completed an assignment and who has not.